Hello and welcome to this video tutorial brought to you by Tutorial Archive. Today I'm going to show you how to generate random images using PHP. Before we get started, let's go over to Firefox so you can see what the finished product looks like. As you can see, I've got a refresh button right here on my page for simplicity's sake, and when I hit the refresh button, different images are showing up. I'll be using Dreamweaver CS4 for this tutorial, but you can use any text editor. It should work just fine. You can download the source code and the files I'm using by going to tutorialarchive.co.cc and clicking on the Downloads and Resources link. For this tutorial, I'll be using 5 images. They're all JPEGs. Any file type will work, but they all have to be the same. Now, my images are titled image_1 through image_5, but you can use as many images as you want. The important thing is to have the sequential numbers in the image titles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. First, we just pretty much create a standard HTML image tag, and we do that with open bracket, img src equals, double quote, and here we put the path to your images. Mine are all in a folder called random, image_1.jpg, and I'm going to give mine some alt text. Alt equals double quote. Let's just use random images. End it with a double quote, and since my images are all the same size, I can use height and width attributes. The height of my images is 266, and the width is, I believe the width is 400 pixels. And we close that tag off. And there we have our finished HTML image tag. What we're going to do here is replace this number right here with a bit of PHP, and that's what will randomly generate and change the image. We're not actually changing the image, we're just changing that number, which is in effect changing the image. So we put the cursor right there behind that number, hit backspace once, and we open our PHP. Open bracket, question mark, the letters PHP, and a space. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to type the word echo, a space, the word rand, R-A-N-D, open parentheses, and since I have 5 images, the numbers will range from 1, and to separate them we put a comma to 5, we close the parentheses, we put one more closing parenthesis there, and a semicolon to let the browser know that the statement is done, a space, question mark, and a closing bracket to let them know we're done with that bit of PHP code. Now that's it, it's really that simple. As you can see, I'll save the file here, I will upload it, and let's go back to the page, make sure I did everything correctly. There you go. The image is changing just fine. And be sure to visit tutorialarchive.co.cc and view the wide array of web design tutorials we have to offer. And happy coding!